So I'm sure you guys have been seeing my pictures and the few videos I made of this for the last few days. This has been my car for pretty much the past week. This is a 2004 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. And yes, you guys do recognize this from another channel. This is Matt's car. Basically just switched cars for the week. Just because he's borrowing my Saturn just to save a little gas. And then I have been rolling around in this because I thought it'd be cool to drive it to my last week of school. And just have like a fun, different car. And let me tell you, this has been fun and different. Anyway, this is it, the 2004 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. I'm sure you guys have seen his video of it, but I thought I'd give you my take of it. It is an awesome car, no doubt. Like, to the point where I kind of want one of these one day. Maybe once I have an actual job and I'm, like, able to afford gas. Because this is used about twice as much as my Saturn would use in a week. In about 4 days. Anyway, we'll go ahead and unlock it and I'll start it up. And I'll give you guys a tour. It does have, since this is the P71, you do get black mirrors, black door handles, your steel wheels, and your black plastic grille. And you know, there was the option for the battering ram type thing on the front. You can see headlights are nice and clear. It's a very clean example of one. You get your spotlight, which works. And then inside, once again, standard police car, but this one does have a few rare options. It has a power seat and cruise control. You can see your P71 seats, which they look ugly, but they're really comfortable. These are great highway seats. As you can see, 151,833 miles. Go ahead and start it up. What you are hearing is Ford's modular V8. Inside, I'm going to put down the visors to hopefully reduce some glare. But inside, as you can see, your gauges, standard gauges, voltometer, your gas level, and your temperature and oil temperature. I believe actually that's oil pressure. I'm not sure. There's your headlights, your interior lighting, and then also on the last click, it does like that. You can see this one does have two radios. Well, this one's kind of just a dummy for decoration. And then down here is the actual radio. Because it's out of the way, it's an easier reach. And it just keeps that factory stock clean look. You can see right here is your trunk release, your air conditioning controls. Which this keeps messing me up because I'm used to in my Saturn and in the Volkswagens. You just do that to turn the air conditioning on. And here you go max AC and it cuts on low. Then you control it. But when you put it on low, it's still on. There's normal AC and max AC. Max AC is just recirculate on. Your rear defrost, trunk release. As I mentioned, your radio. That's not the original radio anyway. You can see over here your glove box. You have your airbag. Top of the dash is soft touch. Soft-ish. Everything else is plastic, but I mean, it's a cop car. You can't complain. Got your horn. There's everything on one stalk right here. And then your cruise control. You get a 4-speed automatic with overdrive. And I do this a lot. I'll think I'm all the way up when I'm really just in reverse. This does have an ultra gauge in it and your center console. It's the radio, as I mentioned.
Greatest. You're listening to Rock and Roll's.
Okay, screw you, FM radio, but you get the point. It actually has a really good sound system in it. Does have an automatic driver's side window, power locks. Go ahead and pop the hood. It's your e-brake right there. And pop the trunk. And you can see on the ceiling where some of the cop gear was. Dome lights. I know I'm kind of rushing through this tour, but you guys have seen this car already. You can see your nice and large back seat. I mean, and this is me standing on top of something. It's just massive amount of room. Massive amount of headroom also. I mean, I can see why they use these as taxis and keep your criminals back here. But it is a vinyl back seat. The windows in the rear do still work. They are tinted, as you can see. And the handles work too. But overall, just such a cool car. And you know, a lot of people would complain about it and say they'd be embarrassed, like my dad is embarrassed to ride in it. He wouldn't. But I just think it's cool. I love the uniqueness of it, and it's such a fun car to drive. Like, and I didn't believe how fun it was to drive the first time I ever drove it, but it can take corners like a champ. It's fast, and it just looks badass. And you can see your massive trunk, your spare tire, other stuff back here. I left my gym bag back here, I keep forgetting. But it's just a massive trunk. It's my favorite part of the car. And you can see the passenger side. It does have a manual driver's seat, but power windows and locks. And up front, you have your 4.6 liter modular V8. And you can see there actually was a difference between the V8 and the Crown Vic and the Marauder. I believe this is the same engine as the Marauder though. But the P71s, you got a higher powered alternator, you got high performance hoses, and then you also had a more free-flowing exhaust system, which sounds excellent. But you can see, running great. This is a great engine. This one's been awesome taken care of too. It's just a great car. Go ahead and give it a little rev for you guys. Oh, and of course your light. This controls like that. I actually had someone at school, they're like, how does that light work? Some redneck. I mean, just simple twist knob and then turn it on, but that's impersonating a police officer. Don't do that. Very cool. All right, guys. Just been a little video of the Crown Vic, and I have another driving video coming up, but I thought I'd make a tour. So anyways, oh wait, lock. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.